Hey guys, in today's video, I wanted to tell you all how to beat the mech in Fortnite. If you guys weren't aware, this mech vehicle was recently added as a part of the Season 10 update, and a lot of players are having difficulties dealing with it in-game. So I wanted to make this video telling you all my favorite ways to play against it and the most effective ways that I've found to eliminate the players from the mech. If you find this video helpful, please do remember to give it a like, comment down below your favorite way to fight the mech or what you think about the mech in general. Use code evolve-jake in the item shop, subscribe for more, and also there will be a link down in the description to my Twitch channel. First thing I want to talk about is that turbo building yourself underneath a cone will protect you from the missile barrage. I'll have clips of this on screen. It'll protect you from the stomp, it'll protect you from the shotgun. Essentially, everything that this mech can do will be negated by you turbo building yourself underneath a cone. I have very good ping. I've never done this with high ping. I didn't play on any other servers to test this. But with my normal ping, turbo building myself underneath a cone will protect me from the missile barrage, the stomp, basically everything that this mech has to offer. So that's very good, and it's very effective to be able to do that. Although you're not going to be able to do this all the time because of the lot of the Fortnite map is uneven terrain where you can't necessarily place a pyramid and sit underneath of it. But if you're in an area that is flat or you can place a pyramid and sit underneath of it, I would definitely recommend doing this while fighting the mech. Even if you don't want to sit underneath it, like, it'll be hard to do it just as the missiles are coming in. But like if you know you're going to fight the mech and then you set up underneath a pyramid and then just edit it out to shoot and then reset it when they start shooting back, you can actually take down the mech somewhat easily. Obviously, it's still a pain, but this will protect you from the missiles. The thing you need to do when fighting the mech is to focus on the players inside of the mech and not the mech itself. I've seen many players just lighting up the robot, and if you have no shots on the players, then sure, go ahead and do that, especially if you're like far away or whatever and you can't see the players. But if you have sights on the players, you definitely want to focus out the players, and you want to focus out the driver first. The driver has no shield, so they're very exposed at all times. You can easily kill the driver. And the gunner does have a protective shield, but you can actually break that pretty easily, especially if you have something like a sniper or even just an AR. If you're just full autoing your AR, it's really easy to break the shield and then just immediately punch through and start damaging them with headshots. And a lot of players don't know how to react to this yet, and you just immediately melt them down. Like they think they're just going to out DPS you with their missiles or whatever they're using. Especially the shotgun. I've seen people using the shotgun at range. People don't know how to use it yet, and they will get better. But you could break the shield and then kill the gunner. There is an overcharge for the shield, which cannot be broken, though. You can tell based on the shield, like the way it looks and the sound it's making. You cannot break the overcharge. You just have to wait for it to end. But this consumes 200 material every time they do that, and there is a cooldown. So it's not like players will just be overcharged all the time. They do have to give up a significant amount of material in order to use the overcharge ability. I think the best weapons to take out the mech players are the snipers, explosives, and assault rifles. Like I said before, you can easily AR people down. Obviously, snipers can break the shield really easily if you're shooting out the gunner. And if you're just shooting out the driver, if you have a good shot, especially because a lot of people stand still when they're using this, like the driver will not be moving so that the gunner can hit their shots. It could be pretty easy to snipe the driver out of this, and then a lot of people are going to be panicking and not know what to do. Explosives are really good because they don't really take much time to aim. It's an AoE effect, so you don't have to get it right on them. And it'll actually damage the mech and the player at the same time. The proximity launcher and the RPG work really well for this. But even the grenade launcher, if you stack a bunch of grenades underneath the mech, it would take it out pretty quickly. It'd be really interesting to see how the quad launcher would fare against this, because I think the quad launcher would actually be really good for taking out the driver really easily. Even something like the boom boat could work out really well. But explosives are nice because you can damage the mech and the player inside of the mech at the same time, depending on how the explosive is. And it's really easy because you don't have to aim it. And like I said before, the AR spray can be really effective because you're just like it's really easy to laser out headshots on these people who aren't necessarily moving. And all you can see is their head. A Scar or a normal AR full autoed can pretty much easily melt down the players really quickly. Like I said before, the driver does not have a shield, so in most instances, you're going to want to focus out the driver first. That way, it's an easy kill. Take out one of the players. Once you take out the driver, the mech isn't going anywhere. It's going to be easier to outposition and take out the gunner when he's just sitting still and he can't like react to your movement as much unless he changes seats. And then if the gunner does change seats to get away, then you have an easy kill on the driver again, and there's nobody putting out damage. because there can only be a driver. The driver can't necessarily put out damage. So that is going to be it for this video. I think those are the main things. Also, one thing to mention is that boogie bombs do take the driver and the gunner out. If you boogie bomb the mech, both players are removed from the mech. I think this might be a bug because in the patch notes in the past, they said that they fixed this, but it does work. Or they said that they stopped the boogie bomb from taking people out of vehicles, but it does work on the mechs currently. So take advantage of this if you are having a lot of problems with the mech. I don't carry boogie bombs all the time. I try to focus this video on things that people are naturally carrying, like assault rifles, explosive snipers. But if you have a free slot and you want to carry boogies, they could be very effective at taking people out of the mech. If you guys found this video helpful, a like is always appreciated. Comment down below what you think of the mechs in Season 10 of Fortnite. What is your favorite ways to beat them, or favorite strategies that you have in order to beat them in-game? Subscribe if you would like to see more. Watch me on Twitch. It will be linked down in the description below. And I'll see you guys another time. Thanks for watching.